Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Norman Show. Today, we just want to give like a montage. What is a montage? Well, it's a collection of little clips from the Norman Show of the first 9 or 10 episodes. And it's a good thing to see how Norman has developed and how we have developed in such a short time, learning everything from technical things, sound things, video things. You know, we learned a lot. We made a lot of mistakes, but we had a lot of fun doing it. So I sure hope that you will enjoy this collection of little clips from Norman and his friends. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Bye bye.
Okay, testing. Hey, I don't know if everybody can see me or not. Okay, anyway, hello everybody. My name is Norman, and I am a puppet. And I want to come to you because I know Sultana Jones. So, if you Google Sultana Jones, you're gonna know that it is her, and I know her. There was an old lady who swallowed a cat. Imagine that. She swallowed a cat. He followed the cat to catch the bird. She followed the bird to catch the spider that wiggled and jiggled and tickled inside her.
Well, my goodness. Norman. Hey, Norman. Hmm. Norman, what's the matter?
Um, Nothing.
Something definitely is the matter with Norman. I'm telling you, something's wrong with you. Norman, did you have a hard day at the party today?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, so what is all over you? What happened?
Um, they made fun of me and at the party.
They
Oh,
did.
Norman, I'm so sorry about that. You just seem so sad. Actually, you look sad, Norman. You're not your normal peppy self.
Yeah, I don't feel very peppy. I don't feel very self either. So I don't know.
Norman, what did they say?
Well, they said that I was poor, and they said that I had a big head, and then they started laughing, and then someone else said, well,
Go ahead, tell me.
um, they called me a dummy.
Well, none of those things are true.
Then they said, don't be his friend, and they all went somewhere else to play and left me all alone.
You have us and you have Jesus. You know what those things are that come on a person when they say bad things, when people say bad things? It's called sticky hurts. And Jesus came and died on the cross for our sins, and he also took away all those sticky hurts. Norman, have you been listening to all this?
I miss Mama G. Yes, I understand it completely. Can I come back up?
Yeah, Norman, what are you doing? That's so, Norman, you feel stuck. Norman, come back, come. Norman.
Oh!
Whoa, Norman, be careful.
Norman, you jumped too hard. Norman, come back over here.
Uh, 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 uh,
Whoa, Norman.
Oh, Norman, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Norman, give me your hand.
Gentle, Norman.
Gentle, no jumping.
I'm flying. It was so fun when I was flying. I believe I could fly. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Norman Show. we're going to have such fun today, and I'm going to be doing something very special.
Well, you are.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be getting rid of all my stuff in the closet.
What? You were going to get rid of all your stuff in the closet?
Yes, Mama T, I'm going to get rid of everything in my closet because I'm going to trade it.
You're trading it?
Mm-hmm. I'm trading it for a brand new car.
Oh my goodness, a car?
Uh-huh. I got my license, and now I'm going to get me a brand new car. And I have to trade everything to get it.
A car? You got your license?
I did, Mama T. I got my license and everything. And
Norman, where did you get your license?
I got it officially from the back of the cereal box.
Norman, I want to go over the whole 10 Commandments. We're just going to say the whole thing.
We're going to say the whole thing, Mama T? Okay, I want to do it.
It's right there. Just look over there.
Over there? Oh, I see them. I see them. Okay. You shall, number 1, you shall have no other gods before me. And number 2, do not make an idol. I remember that. And number 3, do not take the name of the Lord in vain.
Okay, do number 4.
Okay. Remember the Sabbath and day and keep the whole day holy.
That's right. Okay, now go to number 6.
You shall not kill.
Number 7.
You shall not commit adultery. That's a no-no.
And number 8.
You shall not steal.
And number 9.
You shall not tell a lie.
And number 10.
You shall not covet. Oh, Mama T, that was so much fun. I learned a whole lot.
Norman, you learned a whole lot the last time, didn't you?
I sure did, Mama T. I learned a whole lot. I learned about the 10 Commandments, and I learned about just loving your neighbor as yourself. And I learned so much, Mama T.
Well, there is something called the Great Commission.
A Great Commission?
Well, it's found in Matthew 28:18. Then Jesus came and said to them, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore, go and make disciples out of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I've commanded you. And surely I am with you always, even to the end of this age.
Mama T, is Jesus saying that he's with us all the time?
He sure is.
Even when I've done something wrong and I'm sorry about it?
Yes, he's with you. And all you have to do is just ask him for forgiveness.
Wow, Mama T, that's awesome. It's Gloria.
Hi, Norman.
Oh, Gloria, I missed you so much. I'm so glad to see you. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Mama T is here, and Mr. Kevin is here, and I'm just so glad to see. Hey, boys and girls, this is my favorite friend. Her name is Gloria.
Hi, everyone. I'm glad to meet you.
Gloria, I'm so glad you're on my show. How have you been?
Feel shy.
Don't feel shy. All the kids want to know who you are, and they like you anyway because you're my friend.
I go first class everywhere I go. That's why I never ride in a train.
How come you never ride the train?
They don't have first class.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
They only have coach. And they have business.
So in other words, you can't even do a train.
Well, actually, I do ride in the train.
Well, don't go business class or coach, so where can you go on the train?
I sit next to the conductor.
Oh.
I gotta go. Help. I got a phone call the other day from Norman again, and he wants some more macaroni and cheese. You know what? I think I'm out of macaroni and cheese. I need to introduce him to something else. Maybe some crackers. I'll talk to you later. It's Nana. Bye, you all.
Happy new birthday, Christopher, by Mama T. This is Christopher. Christopher is a caterpillar. Hi, Christopher. And this is a cocoon. Christopher made it. Now Christopher is inside his cocoon and ready to change. While he's been sleeping inside his cocoon, something wonderful has been happening to Christopher. Can you guess what it is? Now he is awake and ready to come out of his cocoon. That's it! Surprise! Christopher is a butterfly! Happy new birthday, Christopher! Wow, that was exciting, wasn't it? To see Christopher's birthday? I'm Mama T. Will you come and listen to another story with me? I would like that. Goodbye.
Outreach, prayer, media, missions. God brought together a mother and son relationship that created God Send Ministry International, missions in Bangladesh. This ministry reaches out in so many ways. 300 orphans, 100 pennies, widows, 3 college campuses, 2 high school campuses, 27 house churches, 28 pastors, 25 leaders in training, 2 girls hostels, 2 boys hostels, 5 villages, 2 schools, and 1 Bible college. God Send Ministry International supports all of these outreaches in Jashore, Bangladesh. Please help us to touch the untouched for the gospel.
Hello, boys and girls. This is Mr. Kevin. I'd like to welcome you to J316 Planes. And today we'll be learning to make our A2 series, specifically our A2 V1. Now that stands for Aerodynamic 2 or second series and version 1. Okay, but we don't say all that. We just go A2 V1. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Making the A2 V1. We're going to begin our A2 series, and this is the first, and I want to showcase a few things here. Notice how we have the angle fins, and look at the tab. The tab is halfway through the plane here. So I want you to take a look at that because those are distinctions about the A2 V1. And of course, we have the angle fins, which I like to put on this model. You can make the regular fins, the classical fins. That's great. I just like to make it the angle fins because for this plane, it produces a wedge shape. And I like that with my A2 series. But let's go on and let's make that A2 V1. You know, with all my planes, we're going to go ahead and make that centerfold. That's the first thing. If you see me make a video, just grab a piece of paper and make that centerfold because you know I'm going to do that. Now, lately, some of you who have been following along have noticed that I do the outside down because I can see the line a little better. And this is what makes the A2 series unique. Pay attention to this. This is what makes the A2 series unique. When you make the tab is always at the beginning. As soon as you make your fold, then you work immediately on your tab. So your tab is the first thing that's established after that fold. Now, this is a tricky plane because you have to really look at your center line to make sure it's even. So sometimes you have to turn it over and see if it's in that center line and keep adjusting it until it gets centered. Now, you don't have to have a pointy nose here on your tab. That's not necessary, but the lines must be even. So just keep that in mind. All right, next, we're going to go ahead and make our fold. And we take that fold, we take it all the way down to the bottom, lining up with that center line. So you should have something that looks like this. That's the back, that's the front. And we are all center, lines look good. Now we're going to make our nose. And you see that center line is your guide here, just like in all the planes that I have taught you to make in the past. And it serves as a great guide. What you do on one side, you do on the other side. And that center line helps you. Now notice it's a very oversized tab, which works very well. You might even say that in these A series, you do different things to come to the same conclusion. Well, it's a little more than that. Anyway, go ahead and start folding your plane. And with the A2 series, and this is the A2V1, sometimes folding them can be a little challenging. I even say that when you try to make these planes with cardstock, it is pretty difficult. You can do it, but you have to be patient. You have to take your time. But anyway, you make your folds for your wings. And what you do on one side, you do on the other. Now you notice how I'm really putting a pressure, making sure that all these lines are straight and they're flat before I make my next move. Now I'm going to put in the wings using a slight angle. This is not a wide wing plane, but it does have a slight angle. What I do on one side, I have to do on the other, making sure that it's as even as I can get it. And then I take that, make my crease, and that's the basics of the A2V1. Now it's not totally finished. I really like to put the fins on these, and I like to put angle fins on my A2 series. You don't have to. You can put in the straight fins. I actually do this just for appearance. I don't really know if the angle fins work better than the traditional fins. I just like the angle fins for appearance. They are more aerodynamic, though, I will say that. And this is the aerodynamic 2 series. So nothing wrong with some aerodynamic fins. But that's it. That's the beautiful A2 V1. A beautiful plane. I sure hope that you will go out and make this. And remember the foundation, because that foundation is how we make all the A2 series. There's the tab, puts the weight in the middle. Beautiful plane. Next time, we're going to be taking a look at the A2 V2. And I want you to know how many different directions you can go when you're making this series. And I want you to start using your own imagination and saying to yourself, well, I think I would have done this. Well, I think I would have done this instead. Because that's what this is all about. I really want to stir up your creativity with the things that you can do right at home. Well, until the next time, I'll see you, boys and girls, on J316 Planes. Bye-bye.
Have a great day in Jesus Christ. Have a great day. Have a great day in Jesus Christ. Have a great day. Have a great day now in Jesus Christ. Have a great day now in Jesus Christ. Have a great day. Hey, Ernest, wait, Mr. Gary, can I turn it off?
Yes, go ahead, Norman. Go ahead.